In this tutorial, we're going to go over adding, modifying, and deleting entries from your personal dictionary. During your training, you would have been told how to make a dictionary that you would use as a personal dictionary. And you would do that by going into dictionary maintenance, which would be the file with the books on it. Click and open it. You would build, job, and then typically you would enter a name. I'm putting an underscore so it'll be down at the bottom after all of the other dictionaries. And I would call it Lisa or whatever you feel you want to create as a personal dictionary. Click on OK, and there's Lisa. Pop it open, and if you've already created one, you'll see all of your macros here, all of your dictionary entries here, and now we're going to add one. And I'm going to put in what my macro is, at wit mac. And then on the English is whatever I want it to be, along with all the formatting for this particular entry, which would be the witness. So I'm going to paste it in. So I put a period, then the paragraph type that I want, then my new line, that's the arrow pointing to the left, 2 tabs over, which would be the arrow pointing to the left twice, then type in the witness how I want it to appear, with a colon, and the up cap. And I'm going to add that. In dictionary maintenance, when you're adding it, it's assuming you're adding more than one, so it'll pop it open again for you to go ahead and enter another one if you want. That's all I'm going to do for that one. Now let's say that I have an entry here that I'm going to change. This is incorrect. I want this to appear differently, so I can click on it and then click modify. Or if I want, I can just double click it and it'll open it up for me to modify. And I want this actually to have a colon after it. And when I'm done, I can click on modify and you will see that the colon is there. Now let's say I don't want several of these. I don't want this one or this one. I can click, press and hold my control key so I can click them in whatever order I want. If it's a group of them, click on the first one, and with your shift key, click on the last one. It'll highlight everybody in between, and then click delete. It's going to ask you if you want to delete the currently selected entries. Say yes if you do. In this case, I'm going to say no, because I really don't want to get rid of them. Any time that you make changes, a lot of changes in your dictionary, you want to run a rebuild on it. Here I see that this is incorrect, so I'm going to go ahead and double click to modify it. This should be an R for response, not A for answer. And so we'll click on modify and we'll see that change occur. And now we're going to rebuild. So you're going to click on file and then rebuild. And ask you if you want to continue to rebuild the dictionary. You'll say yes. All this does is just sort it back again and makes sure that the entries are all correct, that they're matched up from their English to the steno properly, and anything that is ancillary gets thrown out and you have a clean dictionary again. Some of these things you won't see. Some of them you will see. For instance, if I deleted a whole bunch of entries and I exit the dictionary and I come back, and if I open it up, I'll see those entries still there. It's like, what's going on? That's when you run a file and rebuild, and those entries will disappear. So that is modifying, adding, and deleting entries from your dictionary. It's a little bit of maintenance on it as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.